Hi there, Virgo. Um, right off at the beginning, it's like you have all this creative energy. You want to birth something, to bring something into fruition. It's creativity. It can be anything that you want to create in your life. But in order to do that, I mean, you have this Ten of Wands, which is like you're overburdened. You're taking on too many responsibilities. And if you think of the Empress as the ultimate mother. I mean, mothers can take on the burdens of their children um and just overburden themselves with responsibilities that aren't necessarily theirs. And it's a very difficult balance. But this is telling you you need to really look at what you're taking on, and because it's draining your energy. There's only so much energy we have to go around, and there's some things you're going to have to walk away from, and it could be things you've spent a lot of time and energy, put a lot of emotional love and you really cared about it, and you had the best of intentions, but it's just not right. It's just not working. You can't, it's like you have too much, you can't do everything. So you really have to look at, um, I like to say like a slot machine, like where are you just putting in and not getting anything in return. And usually it's like all of a sudden you'll get a little nugget, you'll get a little payout, but it's just never it's just never going to be the payout, the payoff, the reciprocal love. The payoff is never going to be anywhere close to, and I'm not saying this with children, that was but I mean, so in a relationship, a job, maybe you're like trying to start a business or something. It's just like, or you're always the person that volunteers or does, like, you just can't do it all. And it's like sometimes you have to look at like why do I feel compelled to be codependent with someone, to take on extra work at work, or be the one that always volunteers for stuff. And part of nurturing is nurturing ourselves. If we're not nurturing ourselves and taking care of ourselves, we don't have the energy to be helpful to other people. So it's like it's really this new beginning in how you practically go about your day-to-day life. Where do I spend my time, my energy, my money? What's my health like? What am I putting first? Where do I want to have the time and energy to put things into? So for some of you, this is going to be a new job. I need a new job. I'm just being worked to death. They're just overworking me, and for the time I put in and do so much more than the other coworkers, and I'm just not getting anywhere. And I can't keep saying, "Oh, you're going to get a raise," or "Oh, you're doing a great job," for nothing. Like it's the payback, the payoff isn't enough. This could be you wanting to move, a new house. You need a new health routine. You need to have time. You're exhausted and you don't have time to take care of yourself, to work out. So it's getting your priorities in order, getting a different job, changing something so that you're able to, but you're going to have to, it's like a pruning a bush so that it can grow. You're going to have to get rid of stuff. And I think it's a lot of stuff. Like you're going to have to declutter the crap out of your life. Just go through and I think you're just going to feel so much lighter and so much better if you can just really figure out what isn't absolutely necessary and what can be let go. And I notice you have this Eight of Wands under here. So this is a great card. It's like once you lighten your load, all this new stuff can come in. All this new energy comes flooding into you. For some of you, it is family. Like maybe you're doing too much. Maybe your significant other, you're like, hey, you need to step up, man or woman. Like, I can't do it all. I feel like I'm doing it all. Or maybe your kids are old enough. Oh my God, don't tell my kid this. He'll freak out. To really start helping out around the house, or or whatever. Maybe you have adult children that are still, still draining a drain on you, and maybe it's just time to have a heart to heart, to have a conversation. And this is a choice, though, really, of this two of fire, this two of wands, is where am I going to direct my energy? Making some choices about where you're going to direct your energy, your time, what inspires you, what you're motivated about, where you want to work, what what those types of things. Again, you have only a finite amount of energy. What are all the things you do? Do you absolutely, truly have to do? Not that you feel obligated to do or guilty to do, and figuring that out. But you start to get your mojo back. Look at, you have these. You were drained up here of energy with this Ten of Wands, and once you let some stuff go and make choices about what you want to bring into your life, boom, you have all this energy, this change in what you're inspired. You're like inspired again. You're like passionate. It's like, oh my God, why didn't I do this before? What was I thinking? Like, how did I let myself get so burned out? And it's really sort of this really pivotal changing point in your life to really transforming your life, getting your energy back. Some of you are going to be getting into shape. Some of you maybe have just worn yourself down so much you're going to get in shape. Some of you are going to get rid of a big expensive house or something that is making you house poor, or downsize, simplify. Again, that decluttering any area of your life. I know it's like a popular phrase, but it really does work. Like cleaning your closets, doing some practical stuff, and you're just gonna feel energized. You're going to have more money, have more time, have more energy, and then it's like the sky is the limit. We have this Eight of Cups again. What do you need to prune out? What do you need to get rid of? It's a real year of paring down, of getting rid of things, of letting go. It can also be just things from the past, resentment, worries, things you hang on to that you just no longer need to hang on to. Feeling guilty about something, beating yourself up over things that happened in the past. And it's time to let that go. Oh, I should have done this. I could have done that. It's like, it's time to let it go so you can heal. There's a healing there. You need to be able to dream again. There's a healing that needs to take place. Completing a cycle, the end of a cycle, the end of hanging on to things, the end of overburdening yourself, the end of, learning to walk away sooner, to not get attached to things that expend your energy, that don't add to your life. And here's another Page of Wands. New work, new job, new passion, new motivation, new energy. Just feeling, for some of you, really, maybe you need to go to the doctors. Maybe you need to I'm not a doctor, but, make sure you're getting your regular checkups. Maybe you'll even find out, there was, something, and nothing big, I'm not getting, but maybe your hormones were sort of out of whack or something, or maybe you had a low-grade infection. I don't know. That's only for a few people. But make sure you don't skip your regular preventative health care, is all I'm saying. So you go through this time, through most of the year, of where's stuff going out, but where's the energy going out and not coming back in, and kind of plugging those leaks and those holes, and cutting dead wood, getting rid of dead weight, getting rid of metaphorical baggage that you've been carrying, that you've been overburdening yourself with, and really learning to let go, kind of wrapping up that phase in your life of doing that, and ready to move forward. Again, I just love this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Like, what are you going to create in your life? And then you have this Magician who's like, you have everything you need to create the life you want right now. So what is it going to be? You have everything you need. He's standing on this huge pentacle. I mean, he has all the wand, the spear, the sword, the cup, the pentacle. I just said spear and wand, didn't I? So what are you going to do with it? And the fire is there. So with all this inspiration and energy, what are you going to do? And you're going to do a little bit of soul searching. What am I going to do? What do I want? This is you really challenging yourself to, maybe you've been living for other people, what your family wants, even your birth family, your married family, your kids, your friends, society, and it's the hermit tells you to go inside. No, what? Yeah, I know all that. What do you want? What are your guiding principles? Whoops. What's most important to you? That light is your light. Like, how do you want to conduct yourself in the world? What is important to you? Where do you want to spend your time and money and energy? What do you want what life do you want to create? It has to be authentic. It has to be you. And the Queen of Cups, she's just like supporting yourself. Again, that Empress energy we had at the beginning, supporting yourself, nurturing yourself, allowing it to be organic, to grow, to discover. You don't have to know exactly what you want to do, but you can know what to get rid of, so you have the time and energy to figure out how you want to move forward, where to direct this passion. And being kind, it's like you're going to learn to be kinder to yourself. There's a real, just this overall theme of healing. And then you have justice. I mean, balance. Just everything coming back into balance, feeling validated, feeling like you're going to start to see the results of everything you're doing. And you're like, okay, I'm doing this for a reason. This is right. I'm not going to feel guilty. It was the right thing to do, to let go of that relationship, to let go of that friendship, to let go of that job that was killing me, to let go of these responsibilities that weren't mine to begin with. And you're just going to feel so much better and balanced, and you're really going to see things differently by the end of the year. You're not going to be as, what's the word I want to use? Swayed by like feeling guilty or feeling obligated about things. You're going to be able to say no, and to stand your ground, but not in a nasty way, in just a very like self-nurturing and loving way. It's hard to explain. I'm sorry if it's not coming across. So this, again, a really transformative year for you to really examine what you need to let go, and bringing in these new things into your life, or having the energy and time and money and all those things to be able to just not be going through the motions and getting up and going to work and feeling exhausted or whatever, like anything or just feeling overburdened. It's like getting rid of that, so you have the time, energy, and space to really do the things that mean something to you, that inspire you. For some of you, it's definitely can be new love. We have the wands, all this fire energy coming in. But most of all, these justice and healing cards are just really beautiful, really coming into balance and feeling like you've really let stuff go that you no longer needed to hold on to. So thank you so much for watching. Take care.